Hey P2, do you want to hear some trivia?
Oh, mate, I love a good game of trivia.
Guess what happens when a chook and two pelicans get together?
What's that, mate?
A clucking good time. That's right, you pelicans. The wobbly chook has jumped on board, keeping the bird presence strong. Whether you like a pale ale, brown ale, IPA, or a lager, the wobbly chook has you catered. Crafted from Yamba's finest chooks.
Better still, Mick, how do we get some wobbly chook?
That's easy, P2. Jump online at www.wobblychookbrewingco.com or pop into 26 Cole Street in the heart of Yamba.
And have a clucking good time.
Cluck out.
Cuckoo! Always remember, don't be a mud gudgeon and drink responsibly.
Welcome back to another episode of the Two Pelicans podcast. So you would have just missed that.
G'day, you Pelicans.
Here he was, you were sort of hung up on his
Go and have a good time with them a bit later on.
Pelicans landing in 3, 2, 1.
Hey guys, Bo here from the Two Pelicans at the Samaki store. I've got Joshy here with us. How are we, mate?
Yeah, I'm good. Flat out. AFTA, best time of the year for us. It gets to showcase all the products we get to work on for the past year. So it's always an exciting time for us.
Unreal, man. All right, quick 3 questions.
Yep.
Favourite product that you've got for AFTA this year?
The one right in your hand. This is a brand new sinking stick bait from Samaki called a schmick bait. So it's a slow sinking stick bait available in 2 sizes, a 115 and a 140. And dynamite on the flats. We've caught a few barra on them actually in testing, but obviously predominantly dying for those flats, rock fishing and stuff like that.
And I tell you what, the reason the schmick is the paint job on this is schmick.
Yeah, gone next level, like even down to the terminal. We're using Japanese decoy EX split rings and decoy single JS5 hooks. And we also have a front ring coming in mass production so it's very easy to tie on, gives you a lot of action when you're working that lure and easy to take off. So yeah, available very soon, about 2 months they're into store.
Yeah.
But like everything Samaki, very high quality and a great price. This small one's only retails for $29.95.
Oh, easy. That's awesome. And what else have we got in your hand there? We've got some nice looking rods there.
Yeah, so C12's obviously our flagship rod in the Samaki lineup, and it's had a huge birthday. Our old C12 was very popular amongst anglers, but the new one is jumped up a fair bit. Our new 10 to 17 baitcaster for the Barra, which is like what Tommy and I use on the Barra tour predominantly, it's reduced around 35% in weight. So this new Barra rod weighs 115 grams. Silicon guides, and now features a Samaki carbon fibre reel seat. Huge range of models, like 18 models now, so it's double the range of models. So everywhere from snapper to the brim guys, right up to the barra guys and the swim bait cod guys.
And a cork handle. Everyone loves a cork handle.
Gotta love cork.
And you've already you've mentioned it, fishing with Tommy. So favourite fish to go catch?
Oh, I'd say I'm at the moment I'm still got the barra bug.
Yeah.
There's no question about it. Scope and barra it's like people think it's very easy, but they have lock draw a lot. But to get the turn and the follow, and even if they don't bite, it's a pretty awesome moment. So I'd probably say barras at the top of the food chain at the moment.
Yeah, unreal. And if you could have a chook with anyone, who would it be?
Mate, I'd have to go old school. I would say Malcolm Douglas.
I'd
go old school.
Yeah,
when I was a kid,
that.
had the VHFs, put them in our VCR at home, and I used to watch him fishing, chucking poppers, like the lures we're talking about here back in the day. I reckon there'd be a few good stories to tell there.
Oh, imagine if we could give him one of those. I reckon he could get a few. All right, mate. Thanks so much.
No
and
worries.
If you're here tomorrow, make sure you jump in the Samaki stand and check some of the cool stuff they've got this year. Unreal, man.
Cheers, mate.
Guys, Bo here from the Two Pelicans podcast. I'm here at the Halco stand with Curtis. How are we, mate?
Good, mate. Good to be here.
Awesome. What new products does Halco have for us here for the 2025 season?
Mate, we've got a few new things, probably headlined by the Carcass jig range that we released about a month ago.
Yep.
And this has been a favourite of mine. So slow pitch jig range, got an intense flutter action, sizes from 20 all the way to 200 grams.
Ooh, big guys.
And 8 colours. There's a couple of new ones in there, but there's a couple of sort of classic Halco colours in there as well.
Yeah.
So did a heap of testing on them. Did some filming in Shark Bay, caught way more fish than we actually thought we were going to, especially on the smaller stuff. Like I'd done a lot of jigging with 160, 200 gram stuff.
Yep.
But hadn't done much with smaller jigs, 20 and 40 gram. And in shallow water on snapper and golden trevally and mulleye and stuff, it just went absolutely nuts.
They just didn't stand a chance.
Oh, mate, it was unreal. We caught twice as many fish as we thought we were going to, so it was
Unreal.
great.
Favourite fish to catch on a halco?
That is a hard question to answer.
So many fish
I have,
eat 'em.
I sort of have, I'll give two. So one is, we spoke about it before, I love catching giant trevally. Like it's rooster popper, haymaker, 195, like just giant fish comes up, smokes it. I love that. But if I could only catch one species of fish for the rest of my life, it'd actually be Spanish mackerel.
Ooh, mackerel, yeah, nice.
Like, they're probably not sort of outstanding in any one department, but they're the ultimate all-rounder, the Spanish mackerel.
That initial run when that drag
But you can
screams.
cast top water lures for them, you can jig for them, you can troll for them, you can eat them.
Yeah.
They look good, they're fast. So maybe, okay, Spanish mackerel,
Yeah,
that's
Spanish
gonna be my
mackerel,
answer.
they're ticking the boxes. And if you could have a chook with anyone, who would it be?
Well, you stumped me a little bit when you asked this question, and I've had a minute to think about it. I'm going to go with, so the owner of Halco is Ben Patrick.
Yep.
And I have too many beers with him. But his old man, Neil, who bought Halco in 1980, and then Ben bought it off him about 25 years ago. I'm going to pick Neil Patrick. He was and I actually have had a beer with him, so I'm lucky in that regard. But Neil was doing stuff in recreational fishing that no one had ever even dreamed of before. Like I believe it was the first wreck boat to go to the Rolly Shoals. Like, you know, this is in like the mid 80s or something. No GPS, paper sounders, and they're like 300 nautical miles offshore.
Yeah.
I remember one day at a Christmas party, he said to me, I was like, because I can't comprehend no GPS and going that far offshore. Like,
that's
I got a GPS with a map and I'm still worried about hitting the bottom. And I said to him, like, how do you do that? And he was like, well, you know, if it starts getting shallower and if it starts getting deeper again, you've gone too far. And I'm like, it is that simple, but it's unreal stuff. So yeah, my pick's Neil Patrick.
Awesome. Unreal, guys. So remember, if you're here tomorrow on public day, drop into the Halco, say hey, g'day to Curtis, and have a look at the fantastic range Halco has this year.
All right, guys, welcome back to the Two Pelicans podcast. I'm Mick.
I'm Bo.
And we are the Two Pelicans, once again here making fishing great again. One cast, one throw, one yarn at a time. And look, today's been Friday after for us. So we're sort of just done a show with Mickey Goodwin. Unfortunately, we're having a lot of internet issues in the middle of the Gold Coast, which is like absolutely fucking doing my head in.
So I don't think the problem's us back in Grafton even now. Like,
well, I'm just going to get rid of Optus here soon. I don't know, whatever, but we had to actually run the first episode off Mick's phone. The phone seems to be working okay at the moment, but anyhow, it doesn't matter. It won't be your problem, the viewers. It'll be my problem editing it later.
all these people have probably stopped watching Pornhub and gone to the strippers on the Gold Coast now.
Well, that might be the thing now.
Could be the case.
Yeah, a bit more free air, come more to us sort of thing. I don't
More
know.
megabytes.
Mm.
And that, but yeah, guys, as we said, we're up here at AFTA today, and oh my God, if you haven't been able to get up here this weekend, make sure you jump onto our socials and have a look. We've gone through, we've done some pretty cool
some
reels.
Well, you've done a lot of talking, so I did mention this before. I'm going to mention again. P3's done an amazing job today. I just had a big week. I was sort of mentally just a bit worn out. P3 stepped up. He's a natural at doing reels and talking to people about fishing tackles.
I love talking fishing. I can talk fishing with anyone.
So I was happy to sit behind the camera today and just let him do it. He done a fantastic job. And, I think everyone that we spoke to was very impressed with what we did. And helping us back out. We'll talk about that a little bit later, though. But how'd you find the day at AFTA?
I loved it, man. That's a day where all of us guys can come and girls can come together with a common goal of fishing, and it's just great to be around like-minded people that love the sport as much as I do.
Yeah. And, I once again walked around. We've seen some great innovative things that have come out. We've seen some rejigging of other things.
Some of the things still in the circle again.
Yeah, making the circle of life come back through. But all in all, I sort of thought it was really good. Now, unfortunately, when you go to these things and do reels and talk shop with everyone, that we don't sort of get to really break down and play and fiddle with too much. But, away from that, and what I'm saying there is that I would have liked more time to just muck around and have a bit of look and play.
if we do this again next year, I think it nearly has to be 2 days. We have to come up on the Thursday.
2 days. Well, how's Clarkey going to go with that?
We'll sort Clarkey out.
But yeah, look, 2 days for me would be great. But yeah, no. So big shout out to everyone that embraced us, took the time to come and on the reels. They who shall not be named, maybe one or two sort of maybe brushed us off, but all in all, it was a pretty good day.
Yeah, it was a great day, and some of the stuff that's coming out, I am so excited about. Like, I'm gonna spill the beans on my favorite thing already that I saw at AFTA.
What is it?
And it was by Daiwa.
Okay.
Yes, and everyone knows me. I love me Rapala. I love me Crush City. Like all that. Don't get me wrong. I'm excited about the new sizes and Tricky Crab and all that.
Tricky Crab. Yep.
Gets me loins excited. But
I'll get a bit Tricky Crab at about 11 o'clock tonight at Jupiter's, I'd say.
Yeah, that could happen. But Daiwa has brought out a new little surface lure, and it is a dragonfly. But not only is it a dragonfly, it's probably the closest dragonfly on the market that represents a true dragonfly.
Yeah. And be able to put an action into it as well. You know what I mean? Like there's something there about it that I think it's going to go really, really well.
Christmas time, Clarence River bass are going down. So, I'm really looking forward to using that. And for you guys to go out and see it, I can't wait to see on social some big bass caught on it.
Yeah. No, I look, once again, I think it will definitely prove itself. But let's look. We will come back to the crab discussion a little bit later because we are going to call in a special guest that was going to be here tonight, but due to some family dramas and sickness, just couldn't be here, unfortunately. So we're going to try and dial him in if the internet and everything works. It seems to be going all right at the moment. So, if I cut back and talk about the internet every 5 minutes because I'm about to have a mental breakdown from it. So, but that's all right. That's all right. That's what we fight here every day. The Two Pelicans podcast. We sit here and fight technology and fight
technology and drink chooks.
And we take it all on board, one chook at a time. So shout out the Wobbly Chook. Thanks for helping us out. It is really appreciated, them guys down in Yamba. Anytime that you're in Yamba, please go to the Wobbly Chook. You will not be disappointed.
Tell them we sent you.
Tell them we sent you, and that you aren't mud gudgeons. They'll understand that.
Yeah, so. They'll understand. They might even give you a free schooner.
Yeah.
I doubt
it. Look, mates, what were your thoughts about AFTA today? Like, away from a couple of the lures and that, I found it a very ebby and flowy sort of day today on the Friday. Like last year, it was sort of very consistent, moving through a lot of people, but today it just felt a bit ebb and flow. What were your thoughts?
Yeah, it felt very relaxed compared to some AFTA days that I've been to. I've been to a couple of days where it's been like on the Thursday and Friday.
Yep.
And there's been some years where it's been chaos. Like you can't even talk to the people that you want to talk to and that. But I feel like it come in dribs and drags today. Like there was waves on certain parts, and then you'd go do something for 10 minutes, you'd come back around and you'd be able to get the guys that you wanted to talk to. But I reckon tomorrow's going to be crazy. Mate. From some of the stories that we've heard, I reckon kids are probably going to start lining up at 5 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah. Look, like I said there in that last podcast, there was some kids there a kid that was very excited, wanted to meet Brooksy there and then, and I think he might be sleeping over on the line up there now. Like it was pretty funny. But that's what the public is there to see, the fishing gear, the personalities within the fishing industry as well. Like that's notwithstanding, like you talk about Brooksy, Sammy, and all the rest of them guys.
Worsling for iFish. Young Jetty Reefs there as well. Like I'm sure he's got a huge following with all
just next generation
young grommies.
Yeah. So good to see that kids are excited about that. I think that's like even more important, that the kids are excited to get in there, talk to people, see the stuff.
And
I
kudos.
can't wait to showcase it tomorrow. We're going to do a little sneaky little
Yeah.
reel with the kids. It's going to be
Yeah, we're gonna have a bit of fun there in the morning. But anyhow, by the time you hear this, it'll be long gone.
You'll see it before you hear it.
It'll either be really good or it'll just be a bad fail.
You'll have
again.
mothers coming at Corbett going, "Get away from my child!"
You're a pedophile,
and just me in the background laughing. You're on your own, P1.
yeah. So anyhow, it is what it is. But mate, what's been happening? Look, we're sort of missed a week. We put up, I don't know when we're going to drop this one. Like, it's just it's a bit of a cyclone for me at the moment of how we drop stuff, how we do things. But what's happened the last week for you? Because we really didn't do one on Wednesday.
We didn't do our Wednesday catch up. So I ducked off to Queensland. I'm back in Queensland now. So
back and forth,
back and forth. So last weekend I came up to Queensland. I had the Bass Electric round at Cresbrook, beautiful Cresbrook, and it sucked.
The bass got upset.
Yeah, the bass got a bit tight-lipped, a bit stingy. And a couple of people caught fish. A couple of people caught some really nice fish. Shout out to my boy Matty Taylor, just ever consistent in the Bass Electric tour. He had a bit of a break. This is his first round for the year, due to new work commitments, and just started where he ended off last year.
Nice.
Just good bloke.
And what was it tough? Do you think? Like,
I'm not too sure, because from reports of 3 weeks ago, from the boys of Chesley and Maddie and that, everyone would have had a bag, and if you didn't have 5 kilo, like
you weren't in it.
And that. But it's just the curse of the Bass Electrics at the moment. So
that's all right.
Power of the battery. But look, and that's the reason we enjoy fishing as well. Like, we love when we're catching fish, but we also love to be able to learn from our defeats as well. I do anyway. So, Crazy was pretty cool. We didn't pre-fish the Friday. That probably might have bit us on the bum a bit. But we dropped into Maroon, fish Maroon, had an absolute ball. We caught a ton of fish at Maroon. Shot off to Crazy, done Crazy. Shout out to me best mate on the boat for the Electrics tour, Phil. Whacked a couple of nice yellows at Crazy. Sweet chili Philly.
That's the boy.
Whacked a couple of nice yellow belly at Crazy, and then after Crazy, we decided to shoot off down to Mugra. And do Mugra, and we got a couple of nice bass out of Mugra as well. So 3 days, 3 dams.
Very good.
It was good fun for Queensland.
So mine I can't even remember what I did last weekend.
You were in Newcastle.
I went to Newcastle a week for work, which was really good. Or wasn't, but I've got a few stories. So I got a mud gudgeon actually from that. But I'll just start back on the weekend. Shout out to the lads and Jess that I played golf with on Saturday. Teamed up 2 Bullion bros. The BC crew, Stixie was also there. And also, so I partner with Jess, which is my sister-in-law. She's a bit of a golfer. And we won the day. We won the whole fucking day.
You kept that fucking quiet?
No, well, I put a post up, and I don't think many people got it because it was just a dumb post. But I tried to do like the Travis Head World Cup win when he had the glasses on.
I did see that, and I was like, what is this? What are you talking about? I just saw all the beers, and I was like,
we won a few cartons and a 6-pack, and but it was a good day. It was all in, for raising money for breast cancer, which is great.
Beautiful.
Obviously, went shit house in the raffles, but it was a really good day. 1 hole. It was still a bit wet there at Lawrence. So just things haven't just dried out. But very surprised that we did win. I sort of.
What'd you shoot?
I didn't. Well, might be why we won, because I didn't do the score and I left that to Jess. But no, I think we might have. We didn't go under, so that's why I thought we should have not won.
Yeah.
But obviously, a lot of people struggled as well.
Had a few
not just
too
us.
many chooks before.
Yeah,
hole
like
one.
we definitely choked on the first hole, and then we sort of started grappling everything back from there. But the first hole killed us. If we had a good, that's
a good long hole too, boy.
Yeah. If we just parred the first hole, we would have been well into the unders. But I don't know, we hit like 6 or 7 or something. So anyway, we don't talk about that. But yeah, no, it was really good. And then sort of Sunday really didn't do a whole lot. Then down in Newcastle, so went down to Newcastle, stayed on Honeysuckle. The guys would know, all you Newcastle gurus will know where I was staying there. I was going to say it wasn't the Travel Lodge, it was Ridges. Yeah, it was Ridges. So, and it's right next to the water, man. And I took a few things. Shout out to Anthony Thorpe that said, "Hey man, you should have brought a rod down. If you just crank these walls here, there's good bass and EPs and that time of year and bream." And I'm like, "Yeah, thanks, man. I haven't got time to do that because I was, Anyhow, long story. It was when you go down to these things, you're working pretty much 24/7. But away from that, I'm sort of watching all the big ships, all the coal ships are going out, right? And I'm like, fuck yeah, it's cool because it's like only like 50 meters from my.
And this is something
room.
we don't. This is something
We don't see.
We don't see this every day up at Grafton.
Yeah, we're just country bunkins.
Our beautiful river's still beautiful.
Yeah, that's right. Anyhow, long story short, one come in the morning, and it blew its fucking horn, and I thought my phone was attacking me. Like it was that loud. I was just like, "Why is that phone trying to hurt me?" But they fucking blew the horn. I'm like, "You pricks!" So that guy is a fucking mudgudgeon.
What time was it?
Deep sleep, 4 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, legit. You know what? Look, roles reversed. Let's have a think about this.
Yeah,
you're coming into port. Yeah, you're coming into port and you're like, look at all these motels. Fuck it, let's do it. Hey, what do you reckon, boys? Yeah, fuck them.
Yeah, well done, guys. Good job.
But yeah, anyhow, got back home nearly about 6:30 last night, cooked, got up this morning, 5:30 to get up to AFTA, and here we are. So, unfortunately, technology hasn't played its part today. It's going all right now until I probably bring my phone and try and do a few different things. It'll probably shit itself. But yeah, that's been my week in review, mate.
Nice. Oh, well, one more thing for the review. Do you want to stand up quickly and try show our viewers our fucking?
Can you see this?
See that, guys?
I can't turn around.
Yeah, can't turn around. We'll put a picture up on socials, but we have our t-shirts.
Yeah,
our shirts have arrived.
I'm glad you brought this up because I forgot all about this. So
I'm on fire today, man. I'm just
shout out to Andrew, Estuary Clothing Co. Once again, looked after me originally, now looking after us for some shirts.
I'm pretty sure we're going to go to him for our new Bass Electric jerseys too.
Yeah,
so.
man. Yeah. So
got your back, bro.
He does a really good job. Keeps it simplistic, which is great. Just easy to work with. Nothing's too hard. And if we have a problem like trying to get a few shirts quick for AFTA, he just makes it happen. So it was great. So we did a bit of a drive, stopped in a mate's house. He sent him up to someone on the Goldie here, picked him up this morning. Just legend. So cheers to you, mate. Thanks for doing that. For all you other guys that have been haggling for shirts now for the last nearly 12 months or so, we've got shirts now. So I've been thinking about how much they're going to be, and I don't really feel like collecting $2, so I think we might take that hit. So we'll just make it 40 neat, yeah?
Yep.
40 neat for a shirt. We'll have most sizes, but as always, first in, best dressed. We've only got 50 odd there at the moment, so
show us that you love them, and we'll order more.
Yeah. If you want one, send us a message to Pelicans podcast at gmail.com.au. Hit us on Messenger. Let us know what you want. Like even my shirts that I did for my fishing stuff, like my tournament shirts, I pretty much got rid of all them in probably the space of a month, if that. So, if you really want one, I'd suggest that you just get in quick. Because,
and just another thing too, guys, with the shirt sizings, these are true shirt sizings. Like, if you've seen the reels today of me at AFTA, I'm wearing a medium.
He's a medium,
and Mick at the moment's wearing a large. So they do make you feel pretty good too.
Yeah.
That.
And we also got the little chook symbol on it there. It's pretty hard to see there now, but
back of it's all the tag, share, all
all the socials,
and that. And a couple of people mentioned the shirts and that today,
good,
and we're in the elevator and and that as well.
You want to tell them about the elevator?
Nah, we'll leave the elevator. The elevator story can come another day because it could. The elevator
could come back and bite us.
Well, and the thing is it could get better too.
Right.
Because I can't say something what happened on my other elevator ride a second ago.
Roger.
Yep.
Copy.
So our shirts are in. Message us on socials. They're $40. Get them while they're hot, guys.
Get on it.
And that.
So anyhow, all right, weekend review. So obviously tomorrow we're going to just quickly hang around for AFTA Day, just quickly. Bo's got to go back to his day job. I've got to go help mates. And then Sunday, BTA's on down in the Clarence River. So by the time you hear this, it'll all be done. Don't know how we're going to go. I'm going to try and hook up with Tommy Austin. Haven't spoke to him this week, but we decided that we're going to try and fish together. Which would be interesting. So Tommy,
you two should go bloody good together.
I hope you stay nice and dry. But it's,
he'll be hydrated.
Yeah, no, it'll be full team Yamaha in the fucking swing. So it'll be really good. So Yamba Yamaha. So that'll be really good. And look, I spoke to Tommy after his last little stint there, and I reckon he's ready to come back with some pretty heavy vengeance.
I reckon so too. I reckon he wasn't too impressed with himself with that. But you only have yourself to blame, young fella. And guess what?
I loved it though.
We've all bloody been there. That's why we all thought it was funny. That's why we all laughed at you.
We were laughing with you.
That's exactly right.
All right. So do you want to talk a little bit about this little prize thing that we did today?
Yes. So one of the cool things about coming up to AFTA and knowing a few people and being able to twist their arms a little bit is that we've got some pretty cool
like we gave them Chinese burns.
Yeah.
No, we didn't actually.
They actually bruises for days.
Look, one thing I would say about most of the people that we've seen today, they definitely went out of their way
very forthgiving for us,
give us some stuff. And once again, mate, we don't take anything out of this. We're just here to tell our stories, talk about fishing, all the rest of it.
We're literally here to make fishing great again.
We love doing that.
We live by it.
So we haven't got everything yet. We've been told that we're just going to sneak back in tomorrow to pick up one or two things. Hopefully, if that all works out without the public crushing us.
Yep.
But, mate, we've got a little bit of a put together, and we'll put it up on the socials a little bit later. But, yeah.
Yeah. No, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to have to put the microphone down, so you're probably going to be a little bit hard to hear me. But
how about you just put it here? Will it fit there? Let's have a look. Hang on. Improvise.
Oh, yeah.
There we go. There we go.
Okay.
All right.
Rightio. So,
what we got?
Where am I going to start with? I'm going to start with the guys at Daiwa first. So, our good friends at Daiwa.
Love his Daiwa.
And our good friend Breaker Billy. As we interviewed him and Chris Hickson there for a quick fast three. They've chucked in a nice little spiky there for us, and anyone that fishes bass, brim, loves a spike. And good old Breaker Billy's put in one of his personal graffiti stickers.
Graffiti stickers?
Oh, that's cool, yeah, graffiti sticker. I love a good sticker. And
now this is his. Now I'll get this wrong, and you can tell me to jump, but it's it's Nishi style. I think that's what it is. And this is Breaker Billy's YouTube channel. If you, aka Charles West, if you haven't watched some of his stuff, like around the bass stuff, you need to dig yourself out of the hole and go watch it. He's been working bloody hard putting some stuff together, and he's definitely putting some good vids together with some great techniques and very intuitive. Did I say that right after a few chooks?
Yeah, close enough. Close enough.
So look, at the end of the day, shout out to Charles. Thanks for giving us that sticker there in the prize stuff. But what else have we got? We'll be here all night if you keep. Let's just do a couple.
All right, so guys from EJ Todd, some hooks, some stickers.
Beautiful.
What else you got?
My lure box.
Well done. Johnny and Jai, always awesome to talk to at AFTA.
Awesome.
Anytime, actually, but we've gone all light and dark there.
Oh, no. All right, so this is a good one. This is you guys. Whoever wins this, you are going to be one of the first people in Australia that isn't with the Smarky guys to actually have this lure.
So Smarky Reddick,
Shallow.
It hasn't actually
won't
dropped.
be released till end of August, I think.
Yep.
So
there you go.
happy days.
Jeez, watch the chook.
Yeah, I know. Guys from Atomic.
Spoke to Mackenzie Luck today. We did some line testing. Let's talk about the line testing.
Line testing, yes. So
line testing machine there at Frogley's Offshore. What knot did you tie?
Double uni.
I tied FC.
FG.
FC.
Well, we'll call it FG.
FG, no. FG not, sorry. Now, what did yours break out?
13.6 kilos.
Oh, what did I get to 23?
23.457.
There you go. Only I hope them knots just don't break in fishing comps.
He had to tie it with his eyes open. I tied mine with my eyes closed.
Oh, look, knots are not. You got to, you can't rush knots.
You can.
Yeah, no. Well, look what happened, 13 pounds.
Well, as I said, I haven't caught a bass over 13 pounds yet, so we're good. We're good.
Yeah.
Our guys from Barambo, they love show, big supporters of the show. Couple of lures there. We've got the Detonator 58 and the Vibrator 38. Vibrator 38, I love this little lure.
Bloody
Brim,
good.
Bass, flatties. Fantastic.
What else you got?
Prizes for days. Whoever wins this...
No, Joe, I'm not even going to try and value. Once we get it all together, I'm not even going to value it, but it's going to be good.
It's going to be a few dollars there.
Jackal
guys from Jackal,
have a few
Harry
rings.
and Marnie got a couple of key rings and make your live well smell nice with a little air freshener because we all know we do leave shit in our live well and fish regurgitate stuff. Guys from Halco, I love going to see the Halco stand. I love a little bit of saltwater stuff. Awesome. Got some more Halco stickers. Everyone loves a sticker for the tackle tray. And then we have the big dog, the LP 210, I think it is.
Yeah.
Diving down to about 30 foot.
Big rig, big jigger.
Big rig. Nice little lanyard as well.
Lanyard
but I want to say, if whoever gets this, I want to say a mackerel or a wahoo.
That's just screaming like December.
Yeah,
out the front of Yamba there. So
and of course you could not go to AFTA without dropping in and seeing Glenn and Sue Casey. These guys are everything: bass, cod, and that. Couple of little mumblers there for us. So two of them, great color. And that we dropped into our guys at Shimano. Saw those guys, picked up a couple of little squidgy packs, and we all know how well the old squidgy
ever reliable.
Yeah, back in the day, you weren't a brim fisherman if you didn't have one of them in your box. Our big fella Bo Sawyer from S Tackle dropped in. Saw him. We've got a couple of little S Tackle plastics there, little yabby there, very nice little imitation yabby there. And I went and saw my boy Alec from Utopia Co Fishing, and he dropped in a wakey boo and that nice big cod lure there. If anyone knows Alec from Bass Life and follows him on social, loves his cod fishing, and this is one of his go-to cod lures. So really cool. As we said, we've got a few more. Got a few more goodies that I've got to sneak in and get. A couple of the guys didn't have stuff.
But once again, big shout out to all the tackle companies that are supporting us to support a giveaway. So that's right. We're giving this away. We don't want it. So
I do.
Well, you do, but
we're giving it to you guys.
Yeah, we're giving it to you guys. So, but once again, what are we going to do for this one? We want to keep building the channels, the social media side. What are we going to do?
I don't know.
We might sit on that for
we might sit on that
24 hours, and then we'll put something up on Facebook.
Yeah, we'll put it up on Facebook
because the chooks are starting to get to me a bit.
Yeah, and I feel like you buggers are going to have to do something for this one because this is a.
They're going to have to do something.
This is going to be a rip snorter of a prize pack, and it's not just from one company. This is from all the great companies that we have in Australia that are
and supporting AFTA as well, which is a great initiative. So Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
You're going to have to work for it. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
All right.
That's it. What else, man?
Mate, well, we've been talking for about nearly half an hour there now. So what I'm going to do, I'm magically going to walk away. So if you see this on YouTube, I'm just going to get up and walk away. And then we're going to call someone in and hopefully he answers because I sort of haven't had my phone near me because if you're in this actual where we are at the moment, my phone's actually outside and we've got a USB-C cord that runs 3 meters back out to outside on the veranda because the internet's...
I got all the people that I don't want messaging me and not the one that I need messaging me.
Okay.
Sorry to all the people that have messaged me. I do care about you, but at the moment.
Well, yeah, listen, well, I won't have a look, but righto. Did you just, but anyhow, so... Look, today at AFTA was really, really good. Just to close this out, I suppose, it was a really, really good day. Look, there was some new faces there, some faces that obviously didn't come this year, which, I understand that. And, from a marketing point of view, some people might want to do something a little bit different, for their suppliers or whatever the case may be, or retail shops, I should say. So, yeah, it is what it is. But all in all, I think it's a great concept. There was a lot of, you go up and you vote on a lot of products as well, which we weren't meant to.
We got lucky.
But we got told to.
I was about to say, I wasn't arguing with the person that I know.
We're not dobbing anyone.
I know from day one that you don't argue with this person. If this person tells you to do something, you do it and you go, yes, ma'am, no, yes, ma'am, 3 bags full, ma'am.
Yeah. So you've just alluded that it's a female, so well done. Anyway.
She knows I love her.
All good. But yeah, no, we went up there and had a look around. I think there was some pretty good innovative sort of things getting around there.
Cool stuff. Some new cool rods. Entry-level rods for the kids coming out as well, which some of them I even got a little bit excited about.
I think so.
The quality of the rod of what we call an entry-level rod has come leaps and bounds.
Yeah, 100%.
It's not the little pink or yellow rod that mum and dad got from the servo anymore.
Yeah. No, that's fair enough. Hey, all right. Am I going to try and make the call?
Yeah, make the call.
All right, I'm about to magically disappear. And you keep your ears on.
Yep.
And I'll go do it. And if he doesn't pick up, then we'll go to a plan B, which we don't really have, but hey.
Yeah, you can sit down and watch us string chooks.
Yeah. Cool. Hear it?
Hello.
Hello, Blakey.
Here you go, mate.
Good, mate. Bo and Mick from the Two Pelicans podcast. How are you?
How you going, mate?
Good, thanks.
Hey, we've had to do a little bit of a roundabout thing here tonight. We would have liked to actually, A, had you here, but B, have you on the screen. But we're having real bad internet problems.
What'd you do to the internet up here?
It's fine here in Brisbane, man.
Cyclone Alfie's still playing up down here on the Gold Coast.
Mates, look, thanks for your time. Obviously, things aren't, everyone's a little bit crook in your household, but...
yeah, I don't know if you can hear that in the background.
Yeah, no, that's all right. It runs, he can come on over your arm if he wants to, I suppose. So.
Oh, no, he's crying his head off right now. So.
Yeah, right. Do you want us to come back later or all good?
No, it's all right.
All right. No, we'll work through it. That's all right.
Mum's up there, so she's sorting that out.
Yeah, righto. Mate, I guess what we were going to talk a little bit today about was the new products that's come out from JML, which you've actually, pretty much orchestrated over the last couple of years. Do you want to tell the listeners and the viewers a little bit about the history around the crab weight?
It's just something I was just researching myself. We're going back to old ideas of trying to recreate the wheel, so to speak. We're trying to make old lures work again. And I knew the Marukyu crab was a great lure when it was there. And the problem was that you couldn't hook up on them. They'd smash it and you drop so many fish, but the one you did get was always a good one. So it was just, I reckon it was at a 25% hookup rate, which is not good enough if you're doing tournaments, because you might only get like 6 or 7 bites a day. So not having a good hookup rate is not going to be good for it. So I just got me thinking, let's try and sit down and make this work. And everyone knows that, hooks on the front of a crab is always going to be attracted to a fish to try and, take the claws out, so to speak. And I just racked my brain, and then I think I was in the kitchen one day with the missus, and I just said, I've worked it out. And she's like, what do you mean? I said, I've got to go downstairs and write this down. So I'm hopeless for it, man. I'm always just like, it'll come in my head and it'll just be like an idea, and it will just like, it won't go anywhere because you just forget the key part of it. But I just went straight downstairs, drew it on a piece of paper, took a photo of it, and just said to Lauren, this is how it's going to work. And she says, how are you going to rig it? Because she does a bit of fishing as well. Like she does the tournaments and stuff with us. And I said, backwards. She goes, backwards? What, push it in the other way? I'm like, yeah. She's like, oh yeah, that'll work. And I was like, why didn't we think of this before? Like, I racked my brain for like 6 months thinking how I'm going to push it through. I had a mate come over to me one day and he's like, I've got this, and he's got super glue and he's glued this thing together and it's like this contraption. I go, what's that? And he goes, I think we can push this through and do this and do that. And then you got to put the trebles on afterwards. And I'm like, nah, man, that's just too hard. Like, people aren't going to do that. Yeah. And then I'm just like, well, let's just pre-rig it, push it in, and then all you have to do is tie it off. Yeah. And then I made 3 prototypes out of 1.2 stainless. It's like spinnerbait wire. That's what it is. Spinnerbait wire. Yep. So I just bent it up, measured it up to the crab, and just pushed it through and went, righto. I had 3 of them, and I went straight down, jumped in the boat, went straight down the boat ramp. I'm only 8 minutes from the ramp here at Pinkenbar. Jumped in, drove out to the front wall, first cast 35 forker. And I'm like, oh. And at the same time as it happened, Mark Sarek was zooming around, and I've got this fish on this weird-ass lure. And I'm like, I'm not showing him this. So I just pulled it in. He doesn't even know about it. I never told him. And anyway, so I got that, and then he's going, get any fish? Go, oh, yeah, he's got one there, and it's not that big. And then he goes, all right. And he goes, no, I chucked it in, and that was it. Just left him to it, and he drove off. And then I'm like, oh, this actually works. Next cast, I throw in, it gets stuck on a rock, and a massive mangrove jack, I don't know how big it was, like 45, easy bigger. Yeah. Comes up, eats it off the rocks, and just smokes me. And I go, oh, well, mangrove jack ate him too. I wasn't expecting that, but anyway. Yeah. That was like, I went home with 2. That's all I had left. Like, I fished for the rest of the day, and I said to myself, I've got to get these home, because if I lose these, I don't know if I can reproduce it again. Right. Yeah. Let's get these home before I've actually still got one of the originals.
That was going to be my next question. I was like, do you still have one of the OGs?
Yeah, I've got one of the OGs, man. Like, I don't know where it is. I'm pretty sure I put it in a safe spot.
I was about to say, put that fucker on a wall now, man.
one of my 100 tackle boxes. It's in one of them. So,
mate, anyway, I guess once you come up with that, so you've sort of gone, okay, I've come up with something. How do you approach the guys from JML and like, were they at first, were they like, oh, this is exactly what we wanted, or shit, how are we going to make this work? Or how was that response taken when you sort of went to them with this great idea?
Well, I didn't tell them about it for about a year. Yeah. I fished with them and just did it my own thing, because what it was doing, in every event I was fishing, I was getting like 1 or 2 good fish in my bag with this crab. So I just left it at that, because it's just like one of those little secret weapons you have.
I was about to say, it's just your secret weapon.
Just like little spots that I have, like I go, oh yeah, this will work here. The problem I had, and this is why it evolved, is that I didn't have enough weight when it was windy. So whenever it got windy, I couldn't use it. It was no good to me.
Yeah.
So that's why we created 4 weights, because I just thought to myself, it's got to a point now where I can't make this myself. So I need to get help make it.
Yeah.
And see where we go. So I just said to Tony, hey mate, I've got this thing you might be interested in. It'll help sell you Marukyu crab. And he's like, oh yeah. And I showed him and he goes, oh I don't know, man. Like, you know,
Yeah.
oh yeah, I'm and ahhing, you know. And
As
for
they
a month,
do.
like he kept talking about it, but we never really went forward with it. And then like he just out of the blue one day just goes, if you're still keen, do you want to still do it? I'm like, yeah, let's do it. And then sort of just gave him my samples, because I started buying the wire looped. So I researched online what I'd need. So I didn't have to do the bending then. So I just bought all these packets of, hang on, let me just find them. I got them here, actually. I got about 100 packets of them because I thought I'm going to keep doing this forever.
Not telling anyone my secret.
I literally have 600 pre-bent ones here. So all I had was a jig. I had a jig on my toolbox here, and all I do is put the loop on it, bend the corner, flip it over, bend the other side, flip it over, bend the other side, and then I'd have the T-piece, and that was it. So the problems I already knew from making that. I already knew before we even went into production and making it.
What? Yeah.
So all I said straight away, we need more weight, we need the wire to be stronger, and we'll go from there. And then the first batch we got, straight away go, the lead's around the wrong way. And he says, don't worry about that. Just see how the weight goes and how it sits and how it sinks. So I went out fishing here at the poo pipe at Brisbane River. Caught 70 plus fish, 4 different species. I got 4 bully mullet, 4 blackfish, 3 whiting, and the rest were brim.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh yeah, these work. And then he's like, how many crabs did you lose? I said 3. He goes, 3? Is that it? I'm like, yeah. I caught heaps of fish on the same thing. I got blown away. I got blown away 3 times though, but that's just how it happens sometimes. So I knew then I'm onto something because the weight is correct. So what was happening was, when you get the wind blowing, it blows the belly in the line because it's so light
and it's
buoyant.
just pulling it straight out of out of the fish zone.
Can you imagine trying to fish an aqua prawn with a weedless in every single condition? You just couldn't do it.
No.
And that's where I was at, because literally that is what it is. It's an aqua prawn, but in a crab pattern, which is more buoyant. It doesn't have a grater. It has a lessers of sink rate because it's holding a span of like a parachute to stop it from actually dropping.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? Yeah. Whereas an aqua prawn is sort of slim.
Yeah. Well, let's have a bit of a chat about that. You and I sort of had a bit of a yarn about this down at Foster at the ABC, but the Marukyu crab, the brim prawn, pretty much the same sort of texture and the like. And I sort of said to you, like I remember getting like size 6 hooks with like 1/24 or something like that, throwing that Marukyu crab in the day. And look, I'd get a few, but like you said, and you mentioned there before, the hookup rate just wasn't there for what it needed to be. So, but between the crab and that, there's like, it's the same material and everything pretty much, isn't it?
Yeah, it's the same. It's made in the same factory. It's the same juices. It's the same everything. So it's literally, instead of being an imitation of a piece of bread that tastes really good, it's now like a visually the tastiest thing on the planet and tastes good. So it's to them like crab would be their favorite food of all time. So it's a win-win.
Yeah, no, 100%.
So what are the 4 weights that you're doing with the crab?
So the first weight is the 0.5.
Yep.
Which is pretty much, in a situation for me, I'd use it for like boat hulls, stealthy, like 2 pound, 3 pound applications. Like, when them fish are real spooky.
Yep.
And you can see them like visual casting. I think that's where it'd be best, because the crab actually has a fair bit of weight in itself. Yeah. So it launches, like you can cast it like, you can get back from boat hulls and cast like 35 meters easy with it.
And there's a
with
couple
the
of different
0.5.
sizes in the crab too, isn't there?
No.
It's just the one?
Yes and no.
Okay.
The Marukyu crab is the older version and the power crab is the newer version, right? So they are slightly, it's like a 2 or 3 mil difference in body.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
So they both fit perfectly on the jig.
Yep.
The difference in between them two things is the power crab is like a freshly shelled crab.
Okay. Yep.
Soft, gooey, like that real slimy feeling.
Yep.
That soft shell crab feeling.
When the fish grab them, man, they don't let go. That's it. Like it's not like where they don't play with it. It's just like they bite down and they don't let go of it again. So that's one thing I did learn with that. It's something that I think we're developing a lot more, potentially different sizes, you know.
Yeah.
There's a few things coming.
There's a few things coming around. Yeah, which is fair enough. Yeah.
So it's just a bit. It was experimental, but now I've done this for a while now. So I've just got a cup of tea brought to me. Thanks, love.
I might do something because someone brings a chook now.
So where was that? Yeah, it's the power crab and the Marukyu crab pretty much treat them the same. They're not going to be any different. The power crab is a lot softer, and I reckon it's like that more finesse profile. Like if you think the fish are tough, you just put that on because it's goopy and soupy. Like it's so weird. The first time we had it, like it was, we went to the canals in Gold Coast, and we had the couple of Japanese guys with us.
Yeah.
And he tied on we're just like, what's he throwing? And he pulls out this bright red one. And I'm like, if that catches the fish, I'll eat my hat silly, you know? And he hooked up first cast. I'm like, you've got to be joking me. Anyway, so I'm like, what are you throwing? And he's like, this is different. Like it's slightly different, but it's the same pattern, but just slightly different the way the texture is. And I said, okay then. And then he caught like 10 more fish on it. Yeah. And I just turned and went, oh man, there's something about that. We need to investigate a little bit more into that stuff.
Yeah.
And Tony's like, yes, we'll bring some in. I'm like, yes, we are. I hope we are, definitely. So there's a few colours. One colour I haven't even tried yet. So just life being busy and stuff. I haven't been fishing as much as I'd like to. So man, that's hopefully that answers your question. Around it, but
yeah. So obviously now they're coming out, they're being released. Are they in tackle stores now? Or?
Where can I get them?
Yeah, when can we buy them?
I'm pretty sure that JML have sold out of their stock
already. Wow.
In less than 3 days.
Wow.
Lucky I know a fella called Blake.
Yeah, I was just about to say, you come down and tweet it.
You come and tweet?
well, I don't know yet because I've got to get my injector fixed on my boat.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, yes, yeah.
There's still
if I can find an injector, can I get a packet of crabs? No.
Sure, mate. If it was that cheap to get it fixed, I'd
bloody boats. Bring on another 1,000.
Oh, yeah. I think I posted the greatest thing today, and it just had this like 2 little cats, and one just says your bank account, and the other one says your boat, and then the boat just like goes up behind the other cat and goes, oh, don't worry, you'll be fine. Like sort of suffocates it with the, like you're coming with me now.
If it makes you feel any better, I've had my Optimax off the water for nearly a year and a half, and only on Monday did I find the ECU that I need for it.
Oh, that sounds like joyous times.
So hopefully next Thursday I've got my boat back on the water. I'll be so happy then.
Mate, look,
I've been so busy with work, so it doesn't matter.
Okay, that's good. That's all right then.
We'll talk about, obviously that's been a really good thing, but we might just get your thoughts on the tournament scene this year around the Brim space, and what are your thoughts been on it this year thus far?
Oh, for me, it's been mediocre.
Yeah.
I just can't get in the groove. I think it's just been a busy lifestyle for me at the moment, like work-wise, 3-year-old. Just can't get in the groove. I just
But that's what
feeling it. But the venues are great. Like, don't get me wrong. I love Foster. Oh, the floods, man. What's the go with the floods?
Don't even talk to us about floods and rain. And
Clarence has only just come back to how it should be fishing now. Like it's just been
the water's just come back to how it should look all the time. It's we've just got good water quality at the moment. So hopefully, fingers crossed, we can have a drought for a year and the Clarence will show how good it is again.
Yeah.
Well, this is what my year was. I said, oh, look, I'm not going to commit to going to Victoria this year. I'm going to sort of give that a miss. And like, I've been every year I have like 6 to 8 weeks off work, like just fishing tournaments. So my boss and that like, oh, Blakey, you know, you're a contractor, but you know, 8 weeks a year. I wish I could fish as much as you do.
Yeah.
I said, well, you're the boss, mate. You can do whatever you want. Like, back. Anyway, so I just thought to myself, you know, I'm not going to do Victoria because it's a big drive from here, and I mean,
it's big financial strain as well. Like to go do it, like it's not.
Well, I'm working twice as hard to do it because I'm covering the 8 weeks I'm not at work.
yeah, that is
so
true.
I'm smashing myself like literally, and it's just like it's not feasible. And this year I just said, look, I need a break from this. Like I can't just keep this up. It's out of hand. Like every time I get back to work, I'm like, you know, smashing out as many cars as I can to get as much money to keep the bank rolling and keep everyone happy in the family. You know, like I just went to Victoria, just dropped, you know, $4,000 on that weekend.
Yeah.
Plus not being at work for 2 weeks, you know, like 8 days. It's just like madness.
Yeah.
So it's not for everyone, but like I really enjoy it. Like Victoria is like sick venues, like Gibson Lakes and Malakuta. When you get down there, you just every time you cast, you get that feeling like you're going to get something special. So
they're black brim, aren't they?
Well, Malakuta's got a mix.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Sorry, I'm a dirty bass fisherman to you guys.
But the Malakuta, like some of the shallow water fishing down the front in Malakuta, just has some of the nicest yellowfin brim you'll see. But then as you get, I don't know, that's how I've seen it. Like, but as I've sort of gone back in, like you will pick up the yellowfin there, but predominantly when you sort of get on them banks more back up into Malakuta, I've sort of found that the black brim take over a bit.
Yeah, okay. And do the black, and this is probably silly, like brim, but do the black brim eat a little bit different to the yellow brim? Like, are they still crab eaters as well? Or
well, they're cheeky.
They're definitely crab eaters. They'll eat pretty much, but they're slightly different.
Yes,
like you can be like at Malakuta and be top watering the edges, and it's like a 25-foot drop off, and they'll just come flying out and eating. Like yellowfin wouldn't really. I don't know if yellowfin would do that as much. You know what I mean? You're like, oh, that's so strange that fish just did that. But anyway, I'll take it. Thanks.
Yeah.
So you just throw on like yellowfin techniques in weird spots, and they just seem to.
Well, the jerking is probably the biggest thing for me that I learned.
100%.
Yeah, the difference. Like yellowfin don't really care, just roll it. They go for 95% of the time, right? Black brim like little jerk bait, soft, like very bit of real finesse fishing. I sort of found out, but
yeah, interesting.
Well, here's a nice little story for you. When I was pre-fishing, not last year, the year before, I worked out they like bent minnows on a bank, and you know how I worked it out? I threw a crabby, pitched it into a tree, and when I wound up on it, I felt tension on it. I'm like, it's like line. And then I felt the line bump, and I go, there's a fish on this line. Someone's line's in here. So I wound the line in. It was a 39 forker with a bent minnow hanging out of its mouth.
Wow.
That's a double whammy. 39 forker and a bent minnow.
And I went, yeah. And then I was like, I've got 3 of them. Sick. I'm right for the weekend. I went down the front in the same day and found a bent minnow the same color on a little stick in the current. I'm like, no way, I got 2 of the same color in the same day. So I used that color and got like 3 good fish like on
Yeah.
it during that weekend. I was like, yeah, I would not have even known that. And it was on that bank I got them fish rushing me. And I'm like, well, someone threw a bent minnow here and hooked up a good one. I'm going to do it myself. And then, sometimes you learn the hard way. Sometimes you learn the easy way.
Yeah.
Sometimes the lure falls in your lap.
Cool.
So I guess where do you sort of see? I guess look, we went and we obviously went to AFTA there today and seeing the tricky crab, sort of seeing how that was set up. It's come back to the year of the crab. That's probably arguably to say that that's happened. What are your thoughts around? I mean, you and I had I'll start this conversation that you and I had a conversation about. Yes, there's the cranker crab. There's been a few like other things like the rock crab and everything else, but ultimately the crab's always been there for I guess JML. But you guys have created a jig head essentially. You've created a jig head that, mind you, could be used for a lot of other different applications. But is that how you see it?
Yeah, well, we already discussed it when we were in development about what it will bridge over to and what the endless thought process is of what we've got coming. So there's a lot of yellow belly guys interested. There's a lot of bass guys interested. There's a lot of guys fishing for permit, like all them reef species and things like that. We just got to bring some tougher ones out. That's all.
Yeah.
They're pretty tough at the moment. Like if people don't realize it, that's actually welded. that jig head.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So what that does. So what happened was when I was testing my lighter ones, I said they're pulling apart when you get fish grab both claws and swim different ways.
Yeah.
So I was throwing them in some nasty places where I knew, like I had live scope out and see like hundreds of fish, and you just get it smashed, and then you're hooking up, and you got 2 fish on at the same time. And when you get lure back, it's absolutely destroyed because they've pretty much just pulled it apart to where the lead starts, and then the lead starts to slide up and down because it's not made to be. What would you say, a structural part of the thing? And it's like, well, we need to get a weld on there, and Tony straight away is like, get a weld on it, and we sorted it. Like it's perfect now. So it's just little things like that just added something different to it, I suppose.
Yep.
And that's where, the next one will be even crazier, I think.
So you said we pretty much sold out in 3 days. So is now like the boss man in like hyperdrive? Like shit, we need to get more in. Like
no, he's been doing this for 20 years. He's used to the market. He's professional. He understands business in this game. And I think he's more calm about it than I'll ever be. Like I don't sleep at nights because of this stuff. Because can you think of it this way? I gave a guy, here you go, and then he's entrusted me to make money off this. Obviously, essentially, and I feel like that's his money. He's risking on me. Like, it's like he's put a bet on me to win a race, and I'm like, oh, I win. I better start running. That's the feeling I get. So it's like a balancing act in my mind. Like, let's be professional about it, but at the same time, like I want this to do as well because it's like I put a lot into this, man. Like
this is your baby as well. Like you built, by the sounds of it, you've built this in your garage and then brought it to him.
Yeah, well, it's just and then but don't get me wrong, he had some finishing touches to the thing. It's like a great team effort, man. Like this is where he's excellent with that stuff. Like he's been around the industry for so long that he just understands things that I'm like, and he's got great connections too, like overseas, and we fish with Taka Orimoto and Nishiyama, and they come over and they showed us things that they're doing. I'm like, oh my god, like that could help us with this, and they're like, oh, this could help us with this. And I'm like, this is so good. So I think behind us we got backing of great people surround something that's hopefully people enjoy. I hope because it's a lot of there's been a lot of hours in this, and like even my missus says, you put so much money into that.
Yeah.
I'm like, what do you mean? She goes, well, think about it. Like the fuel you use and then the little templates you made. Like this is before Tony was even around. Like I wasn't even with JML when I was using that. It's like I used to sit there and bend them up for hours. Like, I'd go through like 20 in a weekend, and no one even knew what I was throwing.
And it's not like it's not like you could go to the tackle shop and buy more. Yeah, go in the shed and start making them.
I'd be at work on the toolbox, and the boys are like, "You can't make lures while you're working, bro." I'm like, "I work for myself. I do what I want."
Mate, we're going to probably wrap that up there now. But look, thanks for your time. Shame couldn't be here tonight, but hopefully we'll catch up into the future. And we can't wait to see the release of this. And obviously, I can't wait to get my hands on it.
I was about to say I can't wait to get my hands on them. I'm excited. I love a crab.
Yeah. So, mate, thanks for your time.
I'll see you down there tomorrow. Actually, I'm coming down. So
that's
why I couldn't come down. That's why I couldn't come down tonight, because I'm like burning the candle at both ends if I'm going to keep coming down. The missus is going to be like, hey, who's looking after Rome?
That's right. We're only going to be there pretty early in the morning. We've got a few commitments back on Saturday afternoon. But anyhow, mates, thanks for giving us your time at the Two Pelicans podcast, and we'll catch up soon.
No worries. Take care, guys, and thanks for the call.
No worries, mate. Thank you.
Cheers.
See you guys.
See ya.
All right.
Well, that was an interesting chat with the man himself, Blake O'Grady.
Actually, what I'm going to do, I'm going to grab my phone and I'm going to see if we can play a few things while
we've got a few things being sent in to us. But as I said, that was a great insight there from Blake O'Grady there with JML, and with a lot of hard work what the team of JML have put into with their crabs. So hopefully we get to see him tomorrow before we tuck off, and I reckon we might get a crab or two to put in our pocket if we're lucky enough.
Yeah, I don't think we'll give that away. Not with Tweet AVT coming up. Anyhow, look, I thought while we're here, I'm going to just play something that I think we had a discussion with Steve and Chris today. Let's just start out with the bass guys, the World Bass guys. They're prostituting themselves for a day's fishing to obviously raise some money to get over to South Africa. They've sort of hit a little bit of a snag with, I guess, getting the equipment and boats and the rest of it
all aligned.
All aligned. So is that one just do a big burn out there? Wow, that's pretty good.
They're tough.
But yeah, so I'm just going to run through and play a few of these things. What's going on here?
This is just the great internet connection that we have here on the Gold Coast in Queensland, guys. Alfie's still causing trouble, apparently.
Yeah, righto. Hang on. Let's just get in here. Where is my camera? Oh, no, that's not what I want. I want that one there. God, I'm good at driving phones lately.
Yeah.
You know what? We'll just cut away and we'll come back in a second.
Hey guys, it's Bray here from the Two Pelicans podcast. Here I have Steve Morgan, the man, the myth, the legend himself. Steve, what do you think of AFTA this year, mate?
Well, I'm biased because I help organise it. We start here when it's an empty room, we finish when it's an empty room, so I think it's grouse. It's 3 days, 2 for trade, 1 for public, of guys just talking about fishing stuff. So there's a whole lot of happy people in here. But for me, I suppose it's a week because I've got a few days of pack up, a few days of set up, a week down the Gold Coast, playing with fishing tackle. Love it.
Yeah, it's like Fishing Tack Fridays all in 3 days.
It's like every day is Tackle Fridays, isn't it?
That's it. Okay, mate, so what's a product here that stands out for you here today?
It's to me, it's not one product because this year is the year of there being a whole lot of really cool new product from a lot of people. This is the year where tackle companies are smart enough to launch a product at AFTA and to actually have it in store. So you go to the guys like Rapala releasing the new Crush Shitties. It's in store right now. Like literally today you can buy it.
Yep.
Go to Nomad Tackle releasing their big live ops range, hundreds of different SKUs of plastics in store now. So no, a lot of companies still have samples here and you might get it September, October, November, but the ones that really win the race, the ones that have got it for sale tomorrow, because you and I, we want it now. Want it yesterday. I want to catch fish on it right now because no one's seen it before. That's right. So, but there are a lot of cool new products here. A lot of it's still manufactured overseas. We've got a Made in Australia section in the Best of Show products. It's not real populated yet. You know, I would love a lot more of this product to be made in Australia, but it is what it is. It's designed in Australia and it is fit for purpose. I just saw you over there at Baranda's stand checking out his stuff. Everything he does, you tie it straight on and use it. You don't have to modify it. A lot of guys are getting better at that. Don't have to take hooks off. You don't have to modify it. Don't have to weight it. They suspend. They got the right hooks. They're perfect out of the box. That's what we want.
And we're just talking to Joshy at Samaki, and I think they're one of the leading brands that literally the lure can come straight out of the box and you can cast it for those.
Josh is the quiet achiever. Hey, like Josh makes such good lures like the Reddick DS80. Yep. It's a hero for Barra. His rods, you know, Jamie McEwen's got his old S12 rod that has probably caught $1 million bream and won him $1 million bucks on it. But you know, I just went to Joshy's stand today. I talked to Josh a lot. He's a great sponsor. I make media for him, do stuff. There he has. He's got a stick minnow about to release. It's like, dude, how come you didn't tell me about that? Oh, I just got things going on the quiet. So Joshy, you ambushed me with that one there, and I'm going to stock up with those stickies. I reckon they're awesome.
Yeah, they look really good. I reckon you would have had some fun with it if you had a few of them up in Darwin the other day as well.
Oof. Anyway, so yeah, it's the big boys' toy shop, this joint.
Definitely is.
And if you run this before the public day on Saturday, the public day is going to be busy. So if you're going to come to the public day, there are tickets where people come in after midday, but if you have to queue out the front, just be patient.
It'll be worth the wait.
Santa Morgo has got some product there to keep the crowds a little bit pacified, but just be prepared for maybe some delays because fishing is so popular.
It is. Your favourite fish to target? You get to fish all over Australia and the world at times. What is your favourite fish to target?
Right now, I live at Cooperoo, which is about 4 k's south of Brisbane City. I love putting my boat in the river. I'm normally the only boat at the ramp. I go in the river and I live scope G-fish. And I can sight fish at dark when there's nothing on TV, 8, 9, 10, 11 o'clock at night, and I can catch and tag dewies. And I love the tagging aspect. Well, first I love catching them because it's sight fishing them on live scope, right?
Yep.
Then I tag them, then I get the tag returns. I had a dewey come in 2 days ago that I tagged a year ago in the city, and it got caught out at Redcliffe at Woody Punt Jetty. It had grown a bit, it had travelled a bit. I get all of that really cool data to see where these fish go. Normally my mulloway go from the city where they're little, they grow up and they go offshore or north.
Yep.
They don't go south, they don't go to the Clarence.
Nah.
They don't mix with those ones.
Nah, they're different.
They head north and that's what they do. And that's the sort of stories that tagging gives me.
I think that's unreal. And how many jewfish have you tagged?
I want to tag 100 this year. I'm up to 80. I've caught 90 something this year. I've tagged 80. Sometimes I forget my tags and leave them at home. But I want to. If I can tag 100 this year, that'll be a good year. So
that's unreal.
In the old dirty brown snake.
Yeah. And last question: if you could have a beer with anyone, who would it be?
A chook.
A chook. Sorry. If you could have a chookie.
A chookie with anyone.
Ginger beer chook.
I don't know. I'm a ginger beer guy. You know that.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to defer the answer to that. I don't know. There's so many cool people in this industry. I ran into Peter Pakula coming in the other day, and to be honest, Peter Pakula is someone who taught me a lot about fishing. I did his marlin school early in life, maybe 30 years ago, and I'm a rubbish marlin fisherman, but lessons I learnt from that have gone all the way through all of my fishing, and I'm still using all of that stuff today. For at the moment, let's say Pete Pakula. Good on you, Pete. I want to have a chook with you.
Awesome. We can line them up. No worries. All right. Make sure if you see Morgo tomorrow, he's got some goodies. Make sure you get them out of him.
Oh yeah, I'll have the red Rapala Sander bag, but not for anyone in the show. It's only for people that are waiting in line, suffering. Suffering. I'm going to make your life easier for a little bit anyway.
Yeah, awesome.
Santa Morgo.
See you next time.
All right, well, that was a good yarn by Steve there. Just a little bit of insight about the AFTA and getting it organised and what people can expect. So
and a lot of work goes on to make this event happen. It's not just something that happens overnight. There's a lot of people working days beforehand and days after to get it all cleaned up. Thanks to everyone behind the scenes for your work to make this possible.
That's right. It's really like one of them things where
I look forward to it every year.
Yeah. And look, here's just we might get this on, we might not, but if we did, it was Chris.
Here I am again with Two Pelican Podcast at the Daiwa stand with the man himself, Chris Hickson. Mate, where am I going to start this? I want to start with Daiwa, but I think I'm going to start with, you're worth a little bit of money at the moment. You're selling your body.
Got to do what you got to do for $1, mate.
That's it.
We've been through some pretty hard times back there in Taree. I'm not pretty enough for OnlyFans, so I've got to take people fishing.
And look, mate, it dropped yesterday. You have gone pretty well. You are all sitting up above around that $800 to $1,000 mark. You've got to be pretty happy with that at the moment.
Yeah, it surprised us, to be honest, man. We hope to cover a little bit of costs, as I was just talking to you guys before, behind the scenes. It's getting real expensive, hey. This trip's starting to rack up the dollar, so we need every hand we can get. We're just hoping to cover a few costs, to be honest.
Yeah, yep. Awesome. So yeah, jump on, guys, to the, what's the website again? What's the
Team Australia Bass.
Team Australia Bass on Facebook. The 6 guys are there. Put your bids in, and look, guys, you get an incredible day with a mate fishing with some of Australia's best anglers. Righto, straight into our Fast 5. Daiwa's, your favourite product that Daiwa's dropping at AFTA this year. What is it, man?
The remake of one of my all-time favourite brim rods. 1, because they're good. 2, because they're cool. The inner line. The guys have spec'd them up pretty heavy this year.
Look at the eyelets.
Yeah, they've gone so AGS, carbon, inner guide, full carbon butt as well. That's all the rage, and for good reason, because it's good. They've got a 0 seat, so it's like crazy light. 4 models, 3 spin, 1 bait cast, weapon.
I'm scared to touch it. And favourite fish to target anywhere in the world. Doesn't have to be an Australian fish, can be any fish. What is it?
It's always hard to go past the old Aussie bass, man. Yeah. I just like them. Yeah.
Hey, pound for pound, they are a little Aussie brute.
It's the places you get to too.
And that's it. Yeah. Those little skinny water creeks. I think you're a bit like me. With chasing them in that tight water, it's the best. It's the best. And if you could have a beer with anyone, dead or alive, who would it be, man?
Ooh, shit. I don't like many people.
Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah. It could be a mirror. Have it with yourself.
Nah. Hey, P2.
Hey, mate, what's up?
Mate, now that I've got this boat here and I've got the electronics on the way, I'm going to need some fishing gear.
Mate, you can't look flash in that new rig without some new fancy fishing gear.
I know.
Mate, I can only recommend one thing. I would head over to the Daiwa Australia website, mate, and make yourself a little bit of a wish list, and then head into your local tackle store and see if those legends can get it in. Because if there's one thing I know, mate, Daiwa Australia, they have it all. Whether you want a brand new rod, a nice new shiny reel, or some new line to go on it, then you're going to need some tackle, of course. They have it all. Daiwa Australia is your one-stop shop, and the big supporters here, the Two Pelicans podcast.
And there you go. There was Chris with his little thoughts. We were obviously going to reel that up today, but we're having a few problems with the longer reels today, or longer videos just in general. So there you go. 2 absolute, I guess, old core legends of, especially tournament fishing. But yeah, it was good to get their insights on that, and really good. So, anyhow, mates, anything?
I'm just gonna quickly ravel off the Team Australia boys and their bids at the moment. Yep. So I've got Matthew Langford with a hidden bid at $1,400. Then I have Mick Johnson sitting at $813. I have Braden Shuey sitting at $800. I have Tommy Woods sitting at $950. And wait up, I've got Chris Hickson at $850. And did I miss anyone? I said Langers. Oh, Coney. $950 for the big red machine.
Hey,
and that. So that's really good, guys.
That's a pretty cheap price for Tommy Wood, I would have thought.
Yeah, no, I thought Tommy would have jumped up a bit more. But as we said, I'm pretty sure it's still got a bit over 2 and a bit weeks, so it's going to be up. So I reckon closer.
Cheap days charter with some of the best in the industry, I'd say.
Yeah. Tell you what, I've got a bit or 2 on one of those guys. I would love to pick their brains for 12 hours on the water and even just watch how they fish. And that some of them I've been lucky enough to fish with in ABT as their nonny.
But some of them I haven't been lucky enough to get yet as well. So
I don't know what's come in here. We've got some jollop. So we've got P2 with a couple of yarns.
are they yarns or weekly wisdoms?
Well, they're weekly wisdoms. I think they're weekly wisdoms.
It could be anything.
It could be anything here. Let's just play it because I've got no idea what's about to happen here.
You're hearing it raw.
You're hearing it real raw.
Raw dogging it.
If the internet lets us do it, which is the only problem. Yep. Here we go. It's not working. Oh, there we go. Oh, hang on. No, we don't want it, that one. God, I'm a good driver of these things. All right. Get it.
Hello, gentlemen. This is P2.0 here, reporting in for the AFTA yarn there tonight. And my weekly wisdom is if you're going to drink rum cans, drink bulk rum cans and make a fucking absolute fool of yourself. See you later. Enjoy the casino. Bye.
My man. God love that kid.
Now, hang on. So he sent that. So I don't know if he's having a bit of a stint on the can. Because
I was about to say, is there another one now?
It says new recording 46. So should we play it?
Hit it.
All right. Well, hang on. This might take a bit. Hang on. We'll get that there. It's got to do this little download thing, and because the internet's so fucking great on the Gold Coast.
Oh, shit.
There we go. Here we go.
It's on.
Also, P2.0 back. I hope you've talked about all the grubs at the AFTA show. We touched on this last year, the grubs, and we didn't hold back. So I hope you fellas have unleashed on all the grubs or the dogs of the AFTA event that are copied or whatever. If not, please tune in right now.
I don't think there was a lot of copying. Because I think a prawn's a prawn, really. You can't. I think you've even said it yourself, Legend.
I have to be honest. I didn't see too many things stick out at me. There was one thing that I did notice that. Let's just say that it's a square way of looking at things.
I like that. That was good.
Yeah, but it seems to be. It's a bit like it's like fashion trend, isn't it?
It's not a new shape that's come to the fish. It's done the circle.
It's the other thing has done the circle, but it's the new trend. It's back in.
Yeah, and a few people are doing it.
Anyhow,
and that.
All right, mate. I think we better end that there. I think I need to go have a feed and put pineapple in a poker machine while I'm here.
Yeah, sounds good.
And look, we'll be back hopefully later to do a third one if technology allows us and the chooks allow us.
And if the casino lets us out, if it starts playing, we're staying.
Yeah, that's it. You guys have been listening to the Two Pelicans podcast. I'm Mick.
I'm Bo.
And we are the Two Pelicans. Talk to you soon.
You.
Bye. Oh,